beautiful, isn't it? As a professional musician, I've travelled literally all over the world and performed from China to the United States. But this is one of my favourite places in all the world. It's so atmospheric and it's also really important. This is a site of special scientific interest. It's also a bird sanctuary and it's part of the Dengie Nature Reserve. People have been coming here to find peace and solitude since 654 when this chapel was built. It doesn't matter whether you have any faith, whether you have no faith at all. It's an incredibly spiritual and special place. And all of this is under threat. We're about to lose it purely through the sheer size of the proposed Bradwell B. All of this land, from the seawall and St Peter's Chapel over to the old Bradwell A power station over there in the distance, is going to disappear under a construction site. That's 500 hectares, basically the size of Maldon and Heybridge. It's also a flood area with the rises in sea levels which are expected. This is a flood level area 2 and 3, so it's highly likely it will be underwater. It's a ridiculous idea to build a nuclear power station here. Bradwell B is going to take 10 years to build. That's 10 years of massive disruption, with up to 1,400 lorry movements every day on our small rural roads. And in 10 years' time, would it actually be necessary? Leaving aside the phenomenal cost of the project, it will be the most expensive building on the planet, producing the most expensive electricity on the planet. We're almost self-sufficient now in renewable electricity. If we look out on a clear day over the North Sea from here, we can see the Gunfleet Sands offshore wind farm. Britain is the world leader in offshore generation. I know people say, well, the wind doesn't always blow and the sun doesn't always shine, but the technology for storing electricity is improving exponentially. Battery technology is improving virtually daily, and in addition, there are new technologies designed and developed in this country, such as pumped thermal electricity storage. We should be investing in these homegrown technologies rather than allowing the Chinese to own 66.5% of Bradwell B. With the uncertainties of geopolitics, is it really sensible to give the Chinese such power over our own electricity? Bradwell B really isn't necessary. Support the Liberal Democrats and support alternative